Hey everyone, today I wanted to do a chit chat get ready with me. I was kind of running out of ideas of what to film, to be honest, but I also wanted to do like a chit chat get ready with me because I've been doing an everyday makeup look for the past week or so, maybe a little bit over. I've been using like other products too, but this is what I've mainly been doing. So, some things interchange, but the eye look is pretty much exactly the same. So I'm starting out with the Milani Prime Light Primer. This is just a nice primer. It does kind of illuminate. My dog is going a little bit crazy, but it wouldn't be a Shannon video if my dog wasn't going crazy, now would it? But yeah, I wanted to chit chat. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while because I haven't filmed one in a while, it feels like. And I did post one recently though. My collab with Terry Lee was a chit chat get ready with me. So yeah, this is the I've got the hiccups. This is the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. This is just like a nice, like, kind of lightish coverage. I think most people say it's medium coverage, but it's pretty light coverage. I know it doesn't look like it matches when I put it on like this, but it's not that bad when it's on my skin. I mean, I don't usually put foundation on my neck because my neck is pretty sensitive, and usually when I do that, it gets bothered. So, and you can't really see much of a difference between my skin and the foundation, but yeah. Anyway, I had an exciting weekend. I was in a wedding for my friend. She got married, and it was really, really nice. It was a lot of fun. It just feels so crazy that, like, because her boyfriend, or her husband now, proposed to her over a year ago. So I feel like we've been waiting for this for like so long, like all the girls and I, cause like all the other bridesmaids and I, because we knew that we were gonna be bridesmaids for a while now, and it was like we were waiting for it for a while, and like all the events leading up to it and just everything, and now like the day is over, and it came and went like so fast. It feels like now, even though we were waiting for so long. And I'm so happy for them. They're really cute. Her dress was so gorgeous. I'll try to show pictures of my bridesmaid dress and my hair and makeup because that was really nice. Someone that she's been going to for forever did our makeup. She did the bride's makeup for her, for like pretty much every major event that's gone on in her life. Like from her 8th grade graduation dance to like her Sweet 16 and everything. And it's so crazy to think, like, and I've known her for all these things too. I've known my friend for that long. So it's just so fun and nice. And I'm really happy. So yeah, this looks quite glowy now. It's actually like such a nice day out. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if I'll go outside or not, but I might. My mom was taking my niece to the park. Okay, so now I'm going into the Smashbox Drawn In Decked Out. I think it was called the eyeshadow, blush, and contour. I don't know what it was called, but it's got eyeshadows, blushes, and contours. So, or it's got like a little mini version of the Smashbox contouring palette, which is what I'm using now with this brush. This brush is from, I mentioned this in my weekly favorites, I think. It's from a brand called BC, I think, and I forget what that stands for. But basically they had like a contouring chart, and like these have been so useful. I don't love contouring all that much, but this brush set just kind of makes it easy, and like it came with a chart and everything too. And since I've been using this palette for eyeshadows so much and for the blushes, I wanted to use it for the contours too, and it just goes perfectly with this contour, with this brush set, and this little palette thing. I have a small version of the contouring palette from Smashbox too that came in a point perk. I know it's kind of the same as the elf one, but to me the Smashbox ones feel a little bit softer. So if you wanted to splurge, the Smashbox ones are softer. I'm gonna move in a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my lighting. It's bad today. I'm just gonna say that. There's not really an option for much natural light. I have the windows open, so I'm getting a little bit of that in, but there's not much of an option for natural light. So this isn't like a tutorial or anything. This is just me getting ready. um, so yeah. Yeah, because I have my bookshelf there, and I don't really. Oop, I shouldn't have done that. I put it on my chin. You can't see the contour on my chin though, but I'm just kind of blending at this point, and I think I'm doing an okay job. So I'm gonna stop. There's my dog going crazy because my mom is outside with the baby that she's babysitting. Is my sister's baby, not my baby. So, yeah. But anyway, that was a lot of fun, the wedding. And I really liked how the makeup artist did my makeup. She did a really great job. She's really nice. Um, if you're in New Jersey and you need your makeup done, her name is Perfect Faces by Nina on Instagram. So, just look that up, and she will do a great job. um, So yeah, this has the names of everything on the back, but I don't really go by that because I mean, who looks at the back of these palettes? So I'm probably just gonna say whatever shade it is. If you really need to know the shade name, I don't know if I'll put it in the thing or anything in the at the bottom. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with blush now. I bronzed a little bit with the bronzing part of that contour set. I don't know if I said that. This is the thing that I don't like about the brushes, is that this came off of the bronzing brush. So, I mean, I guess now it's like a kabuki. I guess it doesn't have to be short to be a kabuki brush, but now it's a short kabuki. I'm gonna use this pink color because that's what I've been using most of the time. I like that orange color too, and that might be nice because it's like a nice day today, but this pink color is like matte and it kind of goes with everything, even though, I mean, the other blush goes with it too, and I'm doing the same look that I always do, but I want to use this because it's pretty and I like it. And yeah, I'm just kind of going like this. This is the angled blush brush from that palette, which I love. And yeah, sometimes I contour my nose with this. I might do that. This is a little brush from the Milani their Everyday Eyes palettes. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that right there. Alright, I've got to chase that dog. So I'll be back. Okay, so off camera I did put on some concealer and I primed my eyes, so I'm going to go right into my eyeshadow now, I guess, even though I'm not totally done with the face yet. Okay, so this color is Almond. I'm going to put that right in the crease. This looks exactly like the bronzer shade in the contour palette. So it's kind of warm, but it's not like too warm. So yeah, it's nice for a nice crease eyeshadow color. You could obviously use the contour shade if you wanted to do that. Like if I run out of this shade, I could go into the contour shade because there's a little bit more of that in there. Spencer. He is okay. Just yeah. Alright, so I'm just blending this in. So yeah, I forgot what I was talking about before. I know I talked about the wedding. I talked about That was my second time being a bridesmaid, and it was really fun. I like being a bridesmaid. I was maid of honor for my sister's wedding, and then I was a bridesmaid in this wedding. So I'm using this gold shade all over the lid. This just goes on so easily. I really like these shadows. It's kind of like a MAC shadow almost. I know these are by the same parent company, and I don't know if you can find this palette anymore, but I'm sure Smashbox has a lot of similar palettes, and a lot of times they're at CCO or Nordstrom Rack, so I don't know if these colors are in the line. This is the Photo Op formula, so they might be in those little trio things that they have out now, but I'm not really sure, but it's nice. I like this palette because like it has everything you would need in it. So it's good. I'm gonna take this brown color too, this darker brown flamingo. That's the worst color name for this. No, it's not flamingo. This is rustic. I was gonna say, I'm like, have they seen a flamingo? Because that's not flamingo colored. Oh, so I ordered the Lorac Mega Pro palette, and I should be getting that soon, so that should be fun. I kind of want to do like a 5 looks 1 palette with that, but those are kind of hard to do, so I don't know. But I like doing reviews like that, and I like kind of bringing you guys along with me when I do the looks, when because I like to use something a lot before I do a review. Those are hard to film and those are hard to edit though. I was doing a 5 looks 1 palette with the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, but then that didn't end up working out. And I'm not doing that now. So there's going to be a review on my blog on that palette, and there's going to be like a comparison video of all of the Huda Beauty palettes that I do have. So keep an eye out for that. But for right now, I'm not doing the 5 looks 1 palette with that just yet. I am doing a different sort of like palette reviewing thing for my blog. And if I have the first post on the Too Faced Clover palette, I will link that down below. But I'm doing it like, I'm giving them numbers basically based on different like criteria. Like, the packaging is kind of like a bonus, but, because packaging's not something that people see, but it does help, like, if it's sturdy or not, and if it's cute, you might use it more. Like this, I really like this packaging because it's nice and sturdy, and it's really cute. It's got, like, a little, like, you see how it's, like, holographic, and I like that about it. I use this shade on my brow. This is Nectar. Okay. These are weird colored, but yeah, what's next to flamingo? Okay. So that's Nectar. I just use that on my brow bone. I might use more of that after. But yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm doing like a different like system of reviewing my palettes where I give them a grade based on different things like pigmentation and wear time and versatility. I should do that with this palette because I've used it quite a bit, and I feel like this might get a perfect grade just because it's so cool. Like for so many different things, this might be the perfect palette. I didn't even think of that like when I was doing the perfect palette tag, but like I've rediscovered this. There's so many like things that are like making me use this palette. Like it's great for an everyday look. By the way, I'm putting this dark brown color right here. That is Bourbon. It's got like a little bit of shimmer in it and it's really pretty. But it's just like a nice dark brown. It doesn't show up too much. And I'm just putting that like on the outer corner. And yeah. I'm going to kind of blend it a little bit too, because you can see it's getting a little bit messy. And I want to make it look a little bit more even and blended. So blend I will. But yeah. What else is new? Yeah. My friend, for the wedding, for like one of the bridesmaids' presents, she got us this really nice set from Sephora with a bunch of skincare and like hair care and travel makeup, or like travel size, like this Evian spray, which I love. And I think I'm gonna do a review on that, like a full like review on the whole set, because like I don't think the set is available anymore. It was like a Sephora favorites set, I think, and I didn't see it on the website. But the products are all like still available at Sephora, or on wherever you can find it. Like I know this Evian spray they have at the Ulta checkout line. But the products themselves are just good, so I just kind of, and there's things that I never would have tried outside of the set. So I kind of just want to review it like as a whole because I'm probably going to repurchase like all of them. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's good and why I like it, and I feel like that's going to be like a useful review. I've also been working on my blog a lot, which I like. And yeah. I'm gonna put more of this cream shade. I think this might be a different shade than what I was using before, but this will just kind of lighten it up a little bit. And I'm gonna use the highlight underneath my eyes too as like a setting powder, because that works. I'll show you how I've been kind of using that. I didn't use the same concealer that I usually use. I usually use the NYX color corrector. I used it from a brand that I don't like and I don't want to recommend. So, it was just like I have to finish that concealer up. And it was the closest thing, and I can't find the NYX one, so that's why I used that instead. So this is what I did yesterday. I'm using this highlight shade, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones and my forehead. I think like, and I use it to set too, because like it's not that like translucent, but like when I put it here, like my highlight's gonna show up really good. And this is the highlight brush that came in that set, and it's really good for this. So it smells powdery. I know it's like a powder and it should smell powdery, but now that I'm putting it like on my nose, there's like a lot of kick up with this too. Some of these shades have a lot of kick up with them, but yeah. I should do like a smoky look. Like that silver color is really pretty. And I don't know if I've used it at all yet, so I should do that. I know, like, I keep saying, like, versatility is important to me with palettes, and I keep using the same colors in this palette over and over and over again, and I like it. But, yeah, I do have a blog post coming up about this and why I like it, but I wanted to show you guys a look. I'll also probably do a look on my blog, just because sometimes this doesn't show up all that well because of the lighting. Not that the lighting on my blog is going to be better, and I'm not great at taking close-up pictures, but you guys will see it. And yeah. Alright, so that's on my forehead too. Alright, and I'm gonna go in with this Sleek palette. This is the Sleek Solstice palette. I love this. I'm gonna use the same highlight brush, and I'm gonna use this gold color. The palette itself keeps like going down when I don't want it to right now. So that's, the packaging on this isn't like the greatest, but that looks like I like dug into that, but like I want to see if I can get all of this just with one little, one little swoop of the powder, or with one little swoop of the brush. I feel like this is going to be a really long video, but whatever. Okay, that's good. Just because I know that the other part that I filmed was 10 minutes, and now it's 12 minutes. But that's what getting ready with me's are, especially if you're chit-chatting, and I have a lot to chit-chat about, so... I know, like, it's not super interesting stuff, but being in a wedding is fun and interesting, so yeah, it is interesting stuff. And I'm just gonna kind of go down the bridge of my nose. And that looks good. I brought this with me because I stayed overnight at a hotel after the wedding, even though it was close. And I brought this with me because it's such a good, like, travel makeup thing, but I didn't end up using it because I was way too tired the next day. And I knew I wasn't, like, really going anywhere, so I didn't have to get up and do my makeup, but, you know, I ended up sleeping most of the day, and then I wore my pajamas. Well, I didn't sleep most of the day, but I did wear my pajamas pretty much all day. And they're nice pajamas. Like, I might do a blog post outfit of the day on the pajamas just because they're so nice. But yeah, I'm contouring my lips too. I wasn't really planning on doing this, but since this contour's here and my lips are here, blend it out. This is like so nice for like contouring like the small places. So I like it a lot. I tried watching the Olympics last night. I told you guys I'm trying to get into sports, right? Because I liked the Super Bowl a lot. So I kind of want to like start watching sports. But I don't like the Olympics. Just too many things. It bothers me, you know? So yeah, I tried watching it yesterday because it was women's figure skating, which, you know, I do like figure skating. Like, I would watch that if it was on. I don't necessarily know what's the best and what's the worst moves or whatever, but figure skating's really nice and it's pretty and it's fun to watch. And my friend, the one that just had the wedding, she knows a lot about figure skating. She used to figure skate, so she likes that. So like if I don't know what's good, she'll like tell me what's good and what's bad, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay. I can see how they messed up, or I can see why they're angry that they didn't win." I'm gonna put more of this gold shade on just with my finger. I love this. And I'm gonna put this champagne on the inner corner. Great. I really like this highlight and how that looks together. So yeah. And I like the eye look. I'm gonna use this as the setting powder. And I just used, you saw what I used for my brows. It's one of these. It's from IB Beauty. I got it at TJ Maxx. And I just kind of like to brush through my brows. I don't really do my brows, but I do like to make sure that they're like brushed nicely. I need like a nice light like brow powder, brow pencil. I could probably use just one of these brown powders. I am going to do setting spray now. This is the Evian Natural Mineral Water Facial Spray. Okay, so I just did mascara and lipstick off camera. I use the hiccups. I use the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This is really nice. Good one from the drugstore. I feel like this lash looks a little bit better than this lash, and this lash smudged a little bit, so you know, sometimes that happens. But and I use this lipstick. This is the e.l.f. Tea Rose liquid lipstick. I kind of wanted to use this today because I don't know. I don't use this one as like my everyday lipstick. The Tarte's Lip Paint in Bestie, I've used this a few times with this type of look just because it's a nice neutral everyday color. And this one's even more neutral, I think, and this is Jouer Dolce de Leche, and I like this with it too. So yeah, this is my everyday makeup look. I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys all on Friday. Bye!